Marco here. Today I'm going to show you what I think is a great opportunity, in my opinion, to purchase a condo in Zadar, Croatia. I started making these YouTube videos pertaining to purchasing real estate in Croatia years ago. I've released a variety of topics such as how to avoid getting screwed purchasing real estate in Croatia. As a result, a lot of people have found me on YouTube. I've received probably hundreds of emails over the years from people looking to buy a condo in Zagreb, looking to buy a condo in Zadar, or looking to perhaps buy a house on one of the many Croatian islands. And time permitting, I try to get back to everyone with some advice, what to look for, my thoughts on neighborhoods, my thoughts on various investors building buildings in Croatia. And for the most part, no one ever listens to any advice that I have. I'll perhaps suggest a condo in Zagreb or Zadar. Maybe it's 300,000 to 400,000 euros, and that person will say, well, for half the price, an hour outside of Zagreb or 20 minutes outside of Zadar, I can buy an entire house. Well, yeah, there's a reason for that. There's a difference between buying a condo in a nice location in Zadar, where you can grab some ice cream and with your family walk to Old Town Zadar, or being 20 minutes outside of Zadar in some village and fighting traffic every summer to come into town. There's a reason for everything. Probably the craziest thing I've come across is someone once emailed me about buying a house. They sent me an ad for the house, and the house happened to be in a village, seaside village on the island of Brač, where my father is from. My family has been from this village for many, many generations. I called my father. I said, hey, are you familiar with this house? My father knows every single house in the village. He says, yeah, I would never buy that house. 6 months of the year, it gets very poor sunlight. There's mold problems in that house. There's access issues to that house. He says, I know some other people, they're selling a house, recommend this house. And this person, I emailed them. They said, well, we really like this house because of X, Y, Z reason. And they actually bought that moldy house, even though I gave them advice not to buy it and gave them a really good alternative. They didn't email me for advice. They just wanted reassurance for the decision they had already made. Let me boil it down. If you want a good quality product in a good location, whether it's Zagreb, Pula, Zadar, Split, Dubrovnik, or on an island somewhere, you're going to pay a lot of money for it. You're going to pay an arm and a leg. Croatia is not cheap. The key is, if you're paying a lot of money, is you truly want to buy a quality product. And that is very difficult to isolate in Croatia. There's really no buyer's agents that can help you with that. You pretty much have to do your own research, and through word of mouth and research, locate that quality product. So let me show you something today that I think is a quality product. It's not cheap, but I think it's good value. So this is the condo I think is a good purchase opportunity in Zadar. It's this white building right here. Full disclosure, I personally own in this building. So if you were to buy this unit, we would actually be neighbors. Here you can see the marina to the right. There's another marina, and then there's a couple of beaches. All of this is within walking distance, a couple of blocks. There's also grocery stores close by. Some of my favorite restaurants are close by. But the one thing I like about this neighborhood, the neighborhood of Boric, is it's not overrun by tourists in the summertime. So up here, I'm going to just make this picture bigger. Up here where the mouse is, that's Zadar Old Town, where exactly where I have the mouse is where the sea organs are. So it's a bit removed from Old Town. It's about a 32 minute walk to Old Town. For me personally, I love walking, so I don't mind it. But you're not experiencing a huge amount of tourism in this neighborhood, as in the sidewalks are packed. Yeah, it's going to be busier in the summertime, but it still has the feel of a residential neighborhood, which I really like. And then if I want hustle and bustle, I just walk over to Old Town. So this particular unit is the top floor corner unit, 74 square meters. Here it says it has a sea view. I have a unit on the same floor. It's got sea glimpses. You definitely see some sea, but it's not an unobstructed sea view by any means. And then here it says it's close to beaches and marinas, which is 100% true. The list price on this is 340,000 euros, 170. So let's go through the photos for me to give you my thoughts on why I think this is an excellent purchase. It's this corner unit here. It starts right here, wraps almost all the way around the building up to here. You'll notice also the windows on this unit are much larger than on the lower floors. You get a really nice corner balcony as well, and I believe this unit also has an awning installed. This is the living room. This is the living room kitchen. They've built this kind of cool dining area built into the kitchen island, as you can see here. This is the windows I was talking about. See, super tall windows, one in the kitchen for extra light. Then we have the bedrooms, not the best photos, only one photo of the bathroom back to the kitchen. This is the side of the building. Once again, huge sliding glass doors out onto the balcony, which they didn't even really take a picture of. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very large windows. This is the entrance to the underground parkade. Really, this realtor should have taken a photo of the garage, because this particular unit, just like my unit, has a private garage down in the underground parkade. Solid developer. I've been happy with my unit. I've been really happy with the location. It's concrete build, so all the partition walls in between all the units, totally concrete, AC. On the whole, I've been really happy with my purchase. So I think this is a really good buy. The one other thing to keep in mind is, when you buy brand new from a builder or investor in Croatia, you don't get a kitchen, you don't get an appliance, any appliances. This is a fully equipped unit with furniture and the kitchen. To equip a unit to this standard, it's probably 25 to 35,000 euros. So that is why I think this is one of the better purchases I've seen. There's been people in the same building, such as this unit down here. It's also in Juškala. They're asking 430,000 euros. In my opinion, they're asking a bit much. But once again, top floor, corner unit, great neighborhood, solid quality building, 340,000 euros. Is it cheap? No. Is it good value? I think it is. That's it for this week. Marco.